name's Rita. I'm an account manager here at Shiptheory, so I primarily deal with onboarding new customers.
My name's Mark. I am one of the founders here and I currently head up operations. Shiptheory helps retailers ship at scale, so it effectively allows a retailer to program in some shipping rules based on their preferences, what they sell, that kind of stuff, and then it just automates it out for their workforce and their workflow, produces export documents and all the sort of mundane, boring parts of shipping that nobody likes to do. As I mentioned, I'm one of the founders. It's founded with my brother James, and we spent sort of 10 years building different bits of shipping software for all sorts of different platforms, a lot on the Magento platform, which is an e-commerce platform. And then eventually it just naturally grew into what it is today. So we added in carriers, we added in different channels or sources of orders, and then it just became its own independent platform.
So we've got people who ship kind of a few shipments a week up to people who are shipping kind of over 100,000 a month now. So really kind of managing a huge scale of customers.
Based on the fact we're talking about customer service, we did pretty much all of our growth up until now from word of mouth and having a good customer service experience, which I think is why we're talking to you guys. So, yeah. As a startup, you tend not to have as much money and you're competing with people that have like infinite ad spend, or it seems like it. So for every lead you get, you need to convert, or you need to have a very low attrition rate on your customers. So the best way to achieve that is by offering a great customer experience. It allows you might be able to hit a conversion rate of sort of 50% on all your deals just by giving a much better customer experience. Compared to like standard competitors, depending on the industry, it's going to be sort of 10 to 20% on conversion. But yeah, you can get it up by just doing a really good job.
What we're doing here at Shiptheory, what's exciting about it is that we get to learn about loads of people's businesses and the way that people operate based on how big their kind of operation is. So kind of, getting to know the customers, learning about their business is super important and has allowed us to continue to grow as a product-driven platform, listen to what they have to say and then continue to kind of deliver that high level of customer service. So essentially we remove all of the boring stuff so that they can then kind of go about their business and make it more efficient and life easier for them. Kind of leading on from that, if you get to know your customers and listen to what they need, then you're going to be able to deliver that kind of high level of customer service. Being contactable, so making sure that you've got all means of contact, email, phone, they're going to be able to get in touch with you and you're going to be able to answer their questions. Being personable and relatable. I think they're the main points.
By producing engaging content, it allows you to get sort of crucial information over to customers or stop them contacting you for questions they can answer themselves, because whilst providing good customer service, answering the phone when they call, that kind of thing is great, customers don't actually want to have to ring you constantly for stuff. So and your subject might be pretty dry or pretty boring, so if you make it engaging, make it easy to read, easy to follow, use pictures, videos, tutorials, that kind of stuff, it allows you to get through critical, potentially boring information, which will overall create a much better customer experience for the customer. It took us ages to work this out. Ask yourself who provides a good customer service that do something similar to you. So, you might be an online shop. You might, for instance, take Amazon and say, Amazon do good customer service. Everybody says Amazon's got good customer service. Look at why that is. Distill what the reason behind the good customer service is into some metrics, into some numbers, and then work on that. So maybe you use Amazon, like most people have, and you've had a problem, you contact them. You can get hold of them really easy, right? There's no waiting around, there's no 30-minute phone calls. So you might say, response time, that's probably one that we should aim for. And they tend to solve your issue the first time that you speak to them. So you might say first touch responses. So can we solve this the first time you speak to somebody, or do we have to go back and forth over days? Like I said, it took us ages to work this out, but when we sat back and looked at the underlying, they seem obvious now, but the underlying sort of KPIs or metrics to what is good customer service, then it allowed us to sort of measure it and then work towards getting it better and better and better. And, yeah.